Mr. Chairman, I'd like to welcome back Mr. Michael Sanderson.
Thank you.
Last two for this section. I'm going to ad-lib this one a bit, and I'm not very good at ad-libbing, but it relates to ATMs and cash. There are only 4 mentions of ATMs in the annual report, and with the branches disappearing, it's frontline cash distributor, I suppose. As mentioned in one of my previous questions, the bank enjoy and I'm talking collectively here, $3.6 billion per annum advantage because of government guarantees. Therefore, I would suggest there is a social licence in supplying banking services, which includes cash. I think Petey had a bit of a sook, or it might have been Gregg, Stephen, about the cost of cash. It seems to be, I suppose, a collective sook across the banks. I think Matt went fairly hard at one of the parliamentary meetings. The current government has publicly said that a public bank is back on the table. The creation of a public bank that uses Australia Post as its network would solve the cash issue and would enable the Big Four and other banks, if they choose to go fully digital. Might I suggest that the bank, the ABA, lobby the government on the formation of a public bank so you can get on and do what you do best?
That's the question?
That's the question.
Okay, thanks. So we already have a 10-year arrangement with Australia Post to provide cash access at their 3,500 points of presence today. We signed that 10-year agreement 2 years ago. And so that exists, so all Westpac customers can deposit and withdraw at Australia Post. In relation to your question or your observation about whether the government starts a government bank, that's for them to decide, obviously, but that will be seen by us as another competitor. 96% of transactions for us are done digitally now, so by far the majority of customers are dealing with the bank digitally, and we would find a way to compete in the digital world and the physical delivery of services where we need to. Just on your point about the guarantee point, I would also highlight that we pay a bank levy as a major bank. I think that's about $230 million a year-ish in terms of the size of the bank levy that Westpac shareholders pay the government. So there's a number of puts and takes, I would say, with the government in terms of profitability.
Yeah, a public bank would obviously, you'd be able to say, well, the levy shouldn't apply anymore, so it'd be a positive for shareholders, surely.
Who knows?
Who knows?